Good morning, everybody.
Hello, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Okay, so we're into season 4 of The Americans now.
Yes, we are.
Very interesting dynamic with Pastor Tim, Paige, and her parents.
Yeah, they still don't know. And I think this is the episode where they do.
I really do think it's going to blow up in a big way. I don't. Look, I always hate making predictions on who's going to live and die on the show.
I do too, because we're almost always wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I knew Gregory was going to die.
Yep.
I didn't know it was going to be like 4 episodes in season
We
1.
didn't know Ecuador was going to die.
Right, yeah.
And the thing is it's such a big deal, right? How do you contain this situation? Because he's got to go. Like, he's got to go.
I mean, he hasn't told anyone yet.
He hasn't told anybody. I think he is going to try to convert Philip and Elizabeth.
I think that's his move. I think that's a thing. I don't think that he confesses to anybody. I don't think that Paige tells her parents that she told him. I think it's a situation of he is going to try. I don't think it's going to work.
He thinks he has this leverage, and it's like, dude, you're so out of your element. You know what I mean?
Well, I do think that he's definitely going to misread the situation completely on his influence. Elizabeth seems very opposed to the idea of religion, in particular, even more so than Philip. But I think if push comes to shove, it's not just him; it's his whole family. It's like there's a lot of people at risk here, right? This wasn't a thing that Paige. I mean, she's a kid, but this isn't a thing she should have told anybody.
No,
because the odds that somebody's going to die over it are very high,
and that's what makes it frustrating. And also the fact that she was like, "Tell me what's up, like anything. Tell me, you spies? Like, well, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, and they told her, and now she's kind of we have to live with it. You know what I mean? Like, you asked, and I know it is a big deal. It's probably
it wasn't inside the realm of possibility for her, though. Like, if I said, like, where have you been? I want to know. I was out cheating on you. Well, my day's ruined because that was not the answer I was expecting.
Instead of, hey, I'm a Russian spy.
yeah. But I mean, that wasn't like
definitely not in her bingo card. It was
way out
there.
I don't fault her for like. Now I wish I didn't know.
I don't either, and it makes for interesting TV, makes for interesting storytelling. And I also want to see what's going to happen with Stan and Philip going forward now, too, because Stan thinks that Philip's having an affair with his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We have this, like... first off, that was just a stupid leap,
I forget his girlfriend's name.
Yeah, I don't like I don't like her. Right, yeah. That was a creating drama for the sake of creating drama. Yes. They were being intimate. What does that mean? Oh my God! That is a really broad and easily misinterpreted word and misapplied, right?
Yeah.
When I was watching, The Sopranos, right? The college visit episode.
My favorite.
The close zooms on the confession.
Yeah.
Right, with the communion, and the close zooms on the murder.
Yes.
And I use the word intimate to describe those.
That's that.
And that's the right word, but it's not romantic. You're right. It's like we've got a really intimate close shot on the communion. We've got a really intimate close shot on an execution. But to just use that word and not really like give it any type, of
See, I would argue that is more intimate than what happened there.
I agree, but I'm just I'm just saying, if you're throwing the word intimate out, you really better contextualize it, because that can mean a million different things.
Yes, and it's
intimate just means there's something going on between two people. Anything,
right? And look, I understand her. If Stan lamented to her that, hey, this is my best friend, and like obviously she's aware that he's not over Sandra, right? It's very obvious.
Yeah, for sure.
If she was just like, hey, they were having dinner together. I saw them having dinner. That even that would be kind of like, all right, you're kind of playing with fire a little bit. But I feel like she definitely overstepped. I mean, you're really out of your element here.
Well, I feel like, what she was doing, and I think it was gross, but I kind of,
because that's not her. It didn't come from a place of like, I'm looking out for Stan.
Not even a little
trying to stir the pot.
Yeah, I need Stan to get over his ex-wife. So if I say your ex-wife is sleeping with your best friend, or if I imply it, then
he's all mine.
Exactly. Yeah. Then that builds a wall over here and gets you closer to me. So I do think that to say something that vague and intentionally misleading meant there was ulterior motives for sure on her part.
And of course, it's going to fire Stan up. He's a wild card. You know what I mean?
And Stan has showed more than once that he does not have the kind of self-control that you would hope that a guy with the kind of power that he has in the world would have.
You would think.
All right, we should get rolling here.
We should. If you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you mind like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please, please, please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we've come your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube. You will have to sync and watch along on your own device or streaming service. You're only going to see and hear us for copyright purposes. Mm-hmm. We're also currently watching 30 Raw as a Patreon exclusive.
Good stuff. What do you think it's like for Nina, where she is right now? Can you imagine what she'd think if someone told her the two of us were sitting here?
See, here's the thing. When Stan's off, in this Philip thing, we'll have him off, he's capable of doing anything, including horrible things.
He's really unhinged.
Yeah.
Are you screwing my wife?
God, no. Don't! Oh, Jesus!
And now he has to tell Elizabeth about this, too.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to Est, and I have drinks with Sandra. And then Elizabeth's going to be like, why are you doing this?
Like, he looked mad.
He was.
You gotta tell her something, man. Yeah, this isn't over.
We'll lie to her.
The thing was in that box.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bubble wrapped up in there.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be comfortable having a biological weapon stored in my house.
Yes. No. Like, Gabriel, can we keep it here?
Yeah. We'll go pick it up, but we're dropping it off somewhere else.
It was about Sandra.
Oh my God, just tell her, dude. Come on.
That's it? That's all you're going to give her? Okay.
I ran into Sandra, and she really understands all this stuff, and she was helping. Stan found out and took it the wrong way.
She's really has a lot to process here.
I've done the introductory seminar and another one.
And one after that.
You learn things. You learn how to deal with things.
Like what?
I'm a murderer.
Yeah. Yeah. I killed a guy when I was a child.
Yeah, right? I shot a busboy in the face. I mean, God. what?
Like, anything we did last week.
Right? She's like, why would you go? Oh, let's run down the litany.
It's Tuesday. We
yeah.
like 47 people.
Yeah.
Different nights. When you're in Germany.
I'm glad he's being honest about it.
Yeah, good for him.
And I'm glad she's not flying off the handle
that
yet.
That is paying off, I guess. Right.
What do you mean?
That you can feel something instead of seeing something.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Is she going to start going now?
How does it work?
I guess it is the 80s. You're trying to explain how therapy kind of works. Yeah. I go to group.
She's like, just do what I do. Just bottle it down.
Right. I deal with trauma.
Bury it deep.
Something that you'd ever want me to go to?
Say yes.
Cool.
I think she should. They're both repressing a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Now go across the street and be like, hey, Elizabeth is going to go too. Like, you can talk to Sandra.
Oh, my God, right? Can the 3 of us go out for dinner and your crazy ex-husband cool it?
Yeah, man.
I think you should tell Sandra what happened.
Yeah.
So that she can be like, call him up, be like, oh, my God, you idiot.
Yeah, like, chill, bro.
Yeah.
Chill pill.
Not to mention, can we also just point out the fact that ultimately it's none of his business?
It's really not. I mean,
I get it, they're friends.
It'd be crappy if it was happening, but like, it's really
it's not
out of your control.
It's not I'm going to fight you over kind of stuff either.
I'm not a violent guy. I don't have that in me.
Right.
His low clearance limits his access.
There's nastier stuff than this.
Oh, much.
I believe it.
This is uncomfortable stuff I don't like. Right.
I would not be able to sleep at night.
It's like The Stand.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God.
Why don't we have you do it before they tell me to have you do it?
Why don't we have you do it until they tell you?
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neither one of them want to deal with it.
Nope. Can't blame them.
It's like, how about you deal with it?
Yeah, I'm not being responsible for the outbreak of this.
Right.
It's a computer. For the kids. From you.
I thought we agreed the center would stay quiet for a while.
So we started to train your kids to be technologically advanced so that they can go work in these spy jobs.
Jesus. Start.
We've got to get your kids to MIT and the CIA. Yeah.
Bumping up biology, chemistry.
Right.
Give me those honors classes.
What about... I'm free next Wednesday for the fundraiser. And I already...
This is the part where she hears about Pastor Tim.
Here we go.
I promised them. I shouldn't have said anything.
You needed to tell someone, Paige.
There it is.
Alone.
Yeah, that's an oh crap moment.
Yeah. Pastor Tim knows you're Russian spies. By the way, I like Philip's chances if he does end up in a fist fight with Stan, because Stan won't see it coming.
Yeah, Philip is like a judo master.
Right.
If we move fast, maybe we're okay.
You want to kill him? She will
wanted to
run
kill him
so
for a
far
while.
from here.
We don't have a choice, Philip.
We could try to work him.
That's insane.
What are your options?
The CIA cleared it. They got the intel from multiple sources, so you can use it.
These two hate each other now.
I know. Yeah.
Boroff doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who responds to blackmail. This is better than using those tapes.
Dad's not dumb.
No, he's not. I think Pastor Tim really is overestimating what he's able to do here.
He hasn't done anything yet.
Right, but
Yeah,
when he said, like, maybe I can help them find Jesus, is probably not going to be a thing that works.
in real life, I'd be like, Paige, stop telling me this.
Yeah. No, don't ever tell anyone you told me.
La 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 la.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Yeah. On the tape. I love Russia. Russia's a very, very nice place.
Right.
There's two sides to every story.
Down with the capitalists.
Two sides to every story. You're wrong. Philip thinks he's so cool in his car.
Right. You think you're so awesome. You should have asked Sandra if they wanted to play a prank and like drive by the house, the two of them.
Just get out, lose arm around her. Hey,
Hands up, Stan.
drink alone tonight.
He goes to a cabin to write his sermons. A religious place, retreat. He'll be there the day after tomorrow.
So thinking about killing him. I don't think they're going to do it.
Whether or not she's going to go to medical school or law school,
I'm looking for something good.
I mean, you got to long game it, right?
you might get what you wanted.
None of this is what I wanted.
I feel like if something happens to him, the odds of Paige actually going to the police are pretty high.
Yeah.
I mean, the one person she tells dies,
afraid.
She might just go to the police. She might go to Stan's.
Yeah. Walk right across the street.
Yeah.
Philip looks like a young Trump here, doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
No collusion. The dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Crazy times.
The world we live in.
Yeah, I know, right? Truth is stranger than fiction.
Do you know which terminal TWA is?
Terminal 7, full stop.
Thank you.
You didn't think it was weird this guy came and sat all the way in the back with him? Unless they're meeting.
Yeah, they're meeting.
Okay, I was like, I would have felt like that was awkward. Okay.
You better be so careful with that.
Yeah. Don't trip anywhere near me.
Don't stare. It's okay. It's nothing. Trust me. It's just doing his job. Go in the airport. Look out the window.
Now they can't talk because everyone on this bus has to sit right next to each other.
Is the back of the bus the most popular spot?
I mean, really.
He had some bad news, but gonna be okay.
This guy does not have a poker face.
I don't mean to intrude on your personal life, but you don't look too good.
I'm okay.
He's going to have to kill this guy. There we go.
Yeah. It does take forever. I was like in movies when someone gets choked, and I know you have to like condense time, but in real life, that's a 4 or 5 minute job.
Yeah.
You know.
Airport shuttle, all terminals. Terminal 1 next.
He's going to need some more est after that one.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's like,
stop making me kill people.
Right. I still think this is a big build up to them not killing him. I don't think they're going to kill him.
Yeah, at this point.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just doing wishful thinking here, but I don't feel like they're going to kill him. Kill him and then blow the house up or blow the cabin up.
Or just like let the gas go. And
well, yeah, he'll have to be dead first because he would just leave.
Yeah.
So you got to like choke him out and then, right?
Yeah. The next person in that shuttle. There's a dead guy back here.
Right. Oh my god!
This guy sucks.
So this guy in the bus died for nothing. Yeah,
for nothing. All right, that guy blows.
I wasn't going to say anything. It's not finished, but I think I may have found a way to let your son know you're alive.
Oh, is that what that was? That's really nice if he did.
Nina, I won't let you do anything that could put you in danger.
She already did it. Yeah.
What will happen to you?
Nothing. Probably nothing.
I'm good. Well,
I mean, odds are good they're not going to find out.
You have been a surprise.
You too.
Can't tell if she's sincere or if she's really playing the long game.
I mean, is it both?
It could be. Like, she could genuinely like this guy and be
doing
working
her job
to do her job. Yeah.
They're not going to make the trade. There's some other prisoner in Russia my government wants more than Nina.
I wonder whose life we saved.
Yeah.
The buddy cop show we didn't know we needed.
Right. Stan and Oleg.
I'd watch it.
I've watched Stan and Oleg too.
It's like a contemporary or 80s Man from Uncle kind of situation.
Exactly.
I tried to get it back to Gabriel, but I couldn't reach him.
So it's back in our house?
You can't just leave it.
Yeah, where's it gonna go?
Yeah.
The cabin has a space heater, but there's a groundskeeper. We're both gonna have to be there.
You know, after that, Philip might not have the stomach for it. Like, I'm not going to kill the guy.
He and his friends used to come after me when I used to go across town to get milk. And one time, I fought back.
Yeah, I killed them.
I hit this one kid in the head over and over and over.
How old were you?
10.
Oof. Yikes.
This is the kind of thing that comes up at Est.
Is that good?
They help you deal with it.
Yep, facing your trauma a little bit.
I like that she's not shutting him down. I like that she's listening, you know?
Pastor Tim? Pastor Tim?
Oh, man. Woo, that got me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, my God.
I was like, wait, what all happened? We skipped some stuff. The last guy there was like, do you really want her to have to go through what you went through? Do you really want that for your daughter?
You don't want that, Elizabeth. Don't do that.
Or some little kid noses into your dead drop.
When has that ever happened?
Let's say this is the one time.
I mean, yeah.
Gabriel said something about getting stuff from level 4.
You even know what level 4 is?
One higher than level 3.
Anything you can do to not succeed would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, so he sees the severity of all this.
Yeah, I'm not going to access or to
no
level
thanks.
4. Well, I would assume the stuff in there is a lot more dangerous. Like, yeah, and maybe contagious too. It's like, I'm sorry, sticking in an Altoids tin is not going to work on this stuff.
Courier didn't want it. That's what happened. And I don't want it in my house, not with my kids.
We'll take care of it.
How do you even get rid of something like that?
Yeah.
We need you to stay home with Henry tonight. Your dad and I have some work to do.
You're working tonight?
Have to.
Don't call and tell anybody.
Well, you know, I think I'm done for the night.
Yeah. Well, how about after dinner?
I will. Not tonight, but
Yeah, it does. Is your dad home?
Yeah. As soon as I work things out with your dad, who I hate.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably like 25, 30.
And what subject does she teach?
Science.
You have a cute science teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Man, are you blessed?
Is there any chance that you would like me?
No.
Honestly?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Okay.
I'm glad you just told him, like, nah.
Yeah.
This is a non-starter, buddy.
Yeah. It'd be funny if he was like, she's not that old. She's like 50, you know? I really do like Henry and Stan's relationship.
I do too.
It's really sweet. He's good guidance for him because his parents are obviously
right.
awesome, you know? And he's able to find that with Henry that he doesn't have with his own son. It's nice.
Yeah.
Paige?
I'm sorry, Mom.
What? What's wrong?
She gonna confess?
Pastor Tim, I told him I'm so sorry.
What did you tell him?
Everything.
This was the one thing.
I'm glad that she's not saying we knew we were spying on you.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, do you not understand? Do you not understand what this means?
I do. I just...
I have to go kill your pastor now. You say it.
Yeah.
That's not fair. You put me in this position. You did this to me.
Okay.
That was actually a good way of handling it.
The problem is now that it becomes even more difficult to actually go through with an execution plan.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Because now it's really going to look like, hey, we did this.
Yeah.
She told me. She admitted it.
So now you can't kill him because now she'll think it's retribution.
Yep.
Should certainly put it all together now.
My mother died.
Very subtle, but good rack focus there.
Yeah.
We're in trouble.
I know.
It's almost like the Oleg and Stan conversation there.
Yeah.
Except he didn't apologize or offer sympathy. And Stan did.
Well, he's going through it. People process things differently.
Okay, that was it. Wow.
So
it felt short.
It did feel short. So I'm really liking the support system that Philip and Elizabeth have this season.
Yeah.
They feel closer than ever, which is weird to say considering that they're married spies. But this season, they're not really on the outside of one another, and the fact that they're just there.
Yeah, this was really vulnerable, for Philip to kind of open up about a number of things, including the bullying when he was a kid and what happened with all of that.
Mm-hmm. See, communication works, guys.
It definitely helps. I think he's learning that in Est, and so should she.
Yep.
The question now is, what do you do? Because now we know for a fact that Pastor Tim is going to be a constant thorn in their sides.
Yeah.
Like that's not going away.
Yeah, and the episode was called Pastor Tim, and ironically enough, we didn't see him. We saw
except in the dream. Yeah, we saw Dream Pastor Tim. We never saw him.
I like that though.
He's like hovering over it as a threat.
Yes, he is. He's hanging over the episode, and you're right. Did not kill him. Going forward, I don't know. I wonder how they handle the situation. It kind of seems like the ball's in Paige's court now. It's like she's going to have to help them figure out what to do in this situation. They're at least going to have to meet with him.
I think the four of them are going to have a sit down and talk about the facts of life.
Yeah, literally. And what angle do you play?
I don't know.
It's like, do you not? It's like they mentioned briefly. Do we work him as an asset?
Well, I don't think they've talked about working with asset. I think working him is in getting him on your side to where he'll just keep his mouth shut. Mm-hmm. I don't think he has any value beyond that.
Do you think threats work though? It's like
I don't think they're talking about threatening him. I think they're talking about like, look, we're not so bad.
Go to the church.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it's just working him like they work everybody else.
Sure. Long run though, I don't see Pastor Tim being on their side throughout the whole show. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, with 3 seasons left, there's any number of directions it could go, but whatever it is, the resolution is not close. It's not going to be anything soon.
And we do have 3 seasons left, obviously. Right. A lot of you folks out there said that season 5 and season 6 kind of feel like one long season. Mm-hmm. So I'm willing to bet that whatever happens this season, it's going to be kind of crazy, and we're going to have the fallout of that to deal with in season 5 and 6.
This show does a really good job, and it has every season of setting up the next season really well.
Yeah. And, this obviously being episode 2, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we have a lot on our plate to deal with. Obviously, the trauma that Philip is feeling, and even Elizabeth to that extent, right. How that's going to inform the decisions they make. Elizabeth obviously does not want to go through Paige as a spy now.
Sure.
Very obvious, So them kind of branching away from the agency could be where the season's going,
Right. And it's interesting that for last season, we had 2 different plans working together to get, or independent of each other, mm-hmm. to get Nina out of prison. And now they've both failed.
And Nina's in a horrible spot now.
Right.
So, they didn't know she was okay, but she was all right. You know what I mean? She was in a good spot. Now that's gone.
Yeah, she has no help now.
And I wonder, because obviously we're not done with Stan and Oleg. Those 2 guys are going to keep being buddy-buddy.
Well, and Stan's supposed to be working it, so there's no way they're done. Stan might work him.
He might, or they hatch another plan of some sorts. I don't know what that plan would look like or what it would be, but something's going to happen.
Sure.
The Nina situation, I feel confident in the fact that Nina's going to be around through the whole run.
Yeah, I don't feel like Nina's going anywhere. I thought at the end of season, was it 2, where she got arrested and was leaving the States? I think it was.
It was 2. Yeah, because she was in prison the first time.
I thought that was it. I thought we were done with Nina, and clearly we're not. I thought we'd be done with Martha by now, and we're not. So, it's hard to say.
The tricks they have up their sleeve, these writers, man, brilliant. It's really, really captivating. And it gets you tuned in each week, too. We end each episode kind of like The Good Place in the sense where, we don't know where we're going with this.
Right.
But I'm excited to find out.
Yeah.
I have complete faith in the writers. They know what they're doing. And yeah, the dynamics of all the characters right now is so interesting.
Well, Philip and Elizabeth are like, we're in trouble. Yeah, I know. What are we going to do?
Philip and Elizabeth,
I don't know. They have no idea where they're going.
Not even, but like just Stan. He's got two different dynamics going on with Philip, and then even with Oleg. It's like, I want to watch an episode dedicated to Stan. Like,
yeah, I think we're going to see a lot more Stan moving forward for sure. Not only is the big threat on the show to the protagonists, but also like his own emerging stories that are kind of like branching into everybody's stuff.
Not to mention that he's suspicious of Martha.
That's what I was going to say. He's not. He's going to be involved in Martha's storyline. He's going to be involved with Oleg. He's kind of an independent, operator as far as the FBI goes.
Yeah.
Without any type of oversight. So, I mean, I think Stan is going to be a huge, messy part moving forward of the show.
Kind of the key to the season, really.
Yeah, I think so. So, we'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See ya.